Hey, welcome! So today, we're going to talk about something that every single person goes through, puberty. But forget thinking of it as some weird, scary thing we're supposed to whisper about. Nope, we're going to look at it for what it really is. A totally powerful, completely normal, and honestly, kind of amazing upgrade.
Okay, let's just get right into it. 1 minute, everything's normal. The next, your voice is cracking, you shot up 3 inches, and you feel, well, weird. If you've ever felt like your body has a mind of its own and forgot to give you the instruction manual, you are so not alone. Trust me, it's a feeling everyone gets, and we're going to decode it right now, together.
So, before we get into all the what is happening, the zits, the hair, all of it, we have to start with the why. And the why doesn't actually start in your body. It all starts up here, in your brain. Let's take a look at your body's own personal mission control.
Yeah, deep inside your brain, there's this tiny, pea-sized gland. It's called the pituitary gland. Just think of it as the little boss, the project manager for Operation Grow Up. It's been pretty quiet for years, just waiting for the right time. And then it decides it's time to hit the big green go button that kicks everything off.
So how does this little boss in your brain send out its orders? It doesn't use email. It sends out these things called hormones. Honestly, the easiest way to think about them is like tiny text messages. They zip through your bloodstream to all different parts of your body, and each message has a very specific instruction, like, okay, time to grow taller, or let's get this upgrade started.
And it all works kind of like a chain reaction, right? First, the pituitary gland sends out that initial text. That message goes to the reproductive organs, the ovaries or the testes. They get the signal loud and clear, and then they start making and releasing their own super powerful hormones. And bam! Just like that, the upgrade is officially on.
Let's meet the two star players on the team, estrogen and testosterone. You know, estrogen is usually the main hormone driving changes like breast development and periods. And testosterone? It's the one taking the lead on things like a deeper voice and new facial hair. But here's the secret that not everyone knows. Everybody has both of these hormones. It's just the amounts that are different. They're basically the architects in charge of your body's big redesign.
Okay, now let's get to the stuff you can actually see. With those hormones on the job, the physical construction project begins. And this isn't random stuff happening. No way. It is a carefully planned renovation, and every single change is actually a sign that your body is working perfectly.
And look, no matter who you are, you get some version of this universal upgrade package. A sudden growth spurt, where your pants are suddenly too short? Totally normal. New hair showing up in new places, like under your arms. Yep. Totally normal. Your skin getting a little more oily, maybe some breakouts? 100% completely totally normal. And noticing a new body smell? You guessed it, also totally normal. And this is probably the most crucial thing to remember. Your best friend might start growing a year before you do. Your changes might feel super slow, or they might happen all at once. There is no right way for this to go down. Your body is following its own unique schedule. Comparing your body to someone else's is, well, it's like comparing your phone to a banana. They're just built differently. Both are great, just different.
Okay, so let's dig into some of the more specific changes. For bodies led mainly by estrogen, you'll start to see breast development and hips getting wider. And when period starts, they might be super irregular at first. They could be late, they could be early, that is perfectly fine. For bodies led mainly by testosterone, you'll hear your voice start to crack and then get deeper, and your shoulders will get broader. You also might experience something called nocturnal emissions or wet dreams. It's a completely healthy, normal sign that all the systems are working just right.
Right, so this whole upgrade, it's not just physical. The same hormones that are literally making your bones grow are also rewiring your brain and your emotions. So if your feelings have felt bigger, way more intense, or just confusing lately, yeah, there's a very, very good reason for that.
Does this look even a little bit familiar? You feel on top of the world 1 second, and the next you're suddenly annoyed by everything. These huge, fast mood swings are a direct result of that hormonal flood. It is not you being dramatic, it's literally your brain just trying to adjust to a whole new chemical cocktail.
And here's the cool science behind it. There's a part of your brain called the amygdala. Think of it as your brain's emotion dial. During puberty, that dial gets turned way, way up. It gets supercharged. So happiness can feel like total euphoria, but sadness can feel incredibly heavy. It's real, it's biology, and here's the good news. It does eventually balance itself out.
And this emotional upgrade opens up a whole new world, right?
You might start having crushes or feeling attracted to people in a way you never have before. You might suddenly just want to close your door and be left alone. That need for privacy, totally normal. It's also really common to feel more self-conscious or anxious about all the changes, or just feel like nobody gets it. This is all part of you becoming a more independent, complex person.
Okay, so knowing why all this stuff is happening is great, right? But what can you actually do about it? Let's get into your toolkit. These are just simple, practical things you can do to manage all these changes with a bit more confidence.
All right, let's talk acne. It happens. Those hormones make your skin produce more oil, and sometimes pores get clogged. The fix is pretty simple. Wash your face gently twice a day. And the #1 golden rule, try to keep your hands off your face. Picking at it can make it worse. And remember, drinking lots of water really does help.
So, about that new smell you might notice after you exercise. That's just your sweat glands getting their own upgrade and activating. It's another sign your body's working. There's absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about. A quick shower and finding a deodorant you like is the simple fix. Deodorant is your new best friend.
And for everyone who gets a period, you have got choices. Pads are awesome and super easy to use, especially when you're just starting out. Tampons are great if you play sports or want to go swimming. And things like menstrual cups are reusable, which is great for the environment. Honestly, the best one is whichever one makes you feel the most comfortable and confident.
All right, so we've talked about hormones, physical changes, that emotional roller coaster, and we've built a toolkit to help you out. Now, let's bring it all home and talk about the big picture here, really embracing the person that you're becoming.
Just look at that number for a second. 100%. Every single adult you see, your parents, your favorite athlete, your teachers, that celebrity you follow online, every single one of them went through this. You're not alone, not even close. You are officially joining a club that includes every adult on planet Earth.
And this might be the most important thing I say today. Puberty isn't some horrible thing you just have to survive. It's not a phase to just grit your teeth and get through. Every single change, even the awkward, clumsy, confusing ones, is your body building the adult version of you. It's the real start of you becoming more you.
So as you're going through all this, just try to remember 3 simple things. First, be patient with your body. It's doing a ton of work. Second, be kind to your mind. Your feelings are real and they are valid. And maybe most important of all, keep asking questions. Talk to a parent, a doctor, a school counselor, a trusted adult. Curiosity is your superpower here.
Because once this whole upgrade is finished, you're going to have a body and a mind with a whole new set of capabilities. And that leaves us with just one last, really exciting question. What awesome, amazing things are you going to do with them? Thanks for watching.